Nobody wants love. Y'all just okay. You just want her to respect you, and that's it. But isn't some kind of respect a form of love?
It's two
If she
thousand.
respects you,
No,
is
it's
that
not.
Well,
not
a woman
some
can't
kind of
really a
form of
woman
love?
can't love you if she doesn't respect you. Know.
Right.
So that
Like I've never met a woman who said I love him, but I don't got no respect for him at all. Like I've never heard that.
all right. So we got a few more questions over here, man. I had another one. I actually have a few more, but uh, all right. So all right, here we go.
I'm a
How do
fucking
you
millennial.
know?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you didn't know that your whole life.
Fuck no.
Shit.
I don't. Who the fuck? What in my regular life is someone being like, "Hey, Mr. Beeman, did you know that you're a millennial?" Like, no. Who the fuck?
I mean,
Like,
shit.
and
I've
then
done a lot
I'm
of studies on
typically the
the
oldest or
generations.
like most
There's
sexy person in
actually
the world.
there's a specific space where I was born in that kind of leads into millennials, which is another completely separate category, and what entails with that. We'll go over that a different. That's a different conversation for a different day.
What?
But
Oh,
here's
Gen
this. How
Z.
about this question instead? Right? Um, how do you know when a standard is rooted in wisdom and not vanity?
That's a deep question.
Say it again.
How do you know when a standard is rooted in wisdom and not vanity?
Oh, when somebody old has it.
I mean, the criteria is different.
Okay.
And it's vanity. You're
Valid.
talking about the things that you were talking about, Trev, putting the barometer to being 6 foot and having, I don't know, a job that pays him $500,000 a year. Like that's vanity. If you're actually making the standard for someone where it's like, okay, well, he's family oriented, or he's a hard worker, he's, I don't know, little details about him, that's more rooted in, a real criteria that's not just vanity.
You scared
That's
me
his
for a second
moral
when you said the things that
compass.
I was talking about. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't emphasize vanity, but yeah.
No, I
Okay.
meant what you were talking about with the whole dating app thing.
Yeah, I understood after the context.
Yeah. So the
True, what you
criteria is
thinking?
different.
What Miss Pearl think?
Pearl over there doing her homework.
No, Miss Pearl over there cussing somebody out.
True. True make me
Yeah, she over there she done cussed at least one. She done cussed
You're,
one person
you're
out tonight.
excuse me. Excuse me.
You might have to refresh Pearl.
Nah, you good. You was going and then you just
Can
stopped.
y'all? Yeah, because Willie was steady interrupting me. I was just being sarcastic. But
Yeah, he's
anyway,
gonna be quiet until you
I
finish.
think
Nigga, I said she had a lag.
when
I'm not interrupting her. She has a
and then you
lag.
start talking, I'm
There you go.
confused.
He doing it again.
I'm gonna put it in the chat so you niggas can't hear.
Yeah, there's a slight lag, but don't
And
worry about it.
like,
Just go
nigga,
ahead.
6
If you
seconds.
start talking again, we're all gonna just shut up. Go ahead, bro.
Thank you. That's so sweet. I'll be quick. If it's rooted in wisdom, it's going to entail depth, stability, and longevity. If it is rooted in vanity, it's going to be surface level. It's going to be self-centered. It's going to be something that changes quite often. Like it's not going to have that consistency. I'll land there.
Really? Okay. Good enough.
Give it a 3 count.
No, she's there. Wait, somebody just jumped
He's
out.
still playing with me. It's all good.
I actually happen to agree with her. I think when it comes to standards, most people don't have solid standards. And I do believe that what a lot of people lack is the ability to assess somebody's capacity. People kind of walk through their life wanting the most attractive person that they find to, hold that title, to assess all these characteristics. But they don't do a good job of assessing their true capacity and if that person is capable of arriving at performing, in a relationship. And you can just watch a person's life. You give them enough time and you vet correctly. People like to use that term. But I think if more people arrived at understanding, what is this person's capacity for a relationship? What is this person's capacity for maintaining a household? What is the person's capacity for dealing with death you know, the shifts in economies, things of this nature. And that's not sexy. And that's unfortunately the problem, is that the things that actually matter are not that sexy. You know, people want to date like it's high school. You know, what kind of rims you got, who got the flyest J's, which is stupid crap. We're grown. So, but I'll land.
That sounds like high school dating.
Is it any different?
Yeah, I was just I don't know, but I think if a woman ever was like, oh my God, you got all the 11s. Oh my God, those are the off-white ones, I would be super turned off.
You know what? That actually happens, bro. It's weird. You'd be surprised how much what it is that you wear is how effective that is. It's stupid. But now I'll say this. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, like the brands. I think it helps, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But women are
What if she
very
a
much
sneakerhead?
attracted to what it is you wear. Yeah,
Would that count if she a sneakerhead?
then that would be more of a connection type deal versus her just going for the aesthetic, in my opinion, because that's like a hobby, right? Or even you could say a lifestyle that you may have in common. So if she is a sneakerhead, you see her with some footwear, then she say, "Yo, them sixes is going hard." Like that's different because that.
I instantly think stud as soon as a girl start talking about sneakers to me. I'm like, oh yeah, she likes boys. I mean, she likes girls too. That's why she wants to be my friend.
You think so? I've seen some really feminine
Oh
ones.
no, I've seen some feminine sneakerheads, but if you go to a sneaker convention, the most of the sneakerhead females there wish they had dicks. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I'll take your word for it. All right. Did anyone else have anything on that particular question? If not, I have. Believe it or not, there's more.
I'm curious. What do you guys think are the things that matter? I guess it would depend on if you plan on having kids and if you don't. But like, what should somebody be looking for a partner?
So maybe we could phrase it this way: what are your particular standards, right? As an individual,
Well, not your right, because for example, True said he spoke about people kind of looking for the wrong things. So I'm curious. We can obviously say what those things are. If somebody plans on having kids, those things are obvious. But if you don't plan on having children, like what is looking for the wrong thing? What if you find somebody and you love each other? Like, right? How important is love in life? And is that the most important thing? Or are you guys saying that there's something more important than love? And I'd like to understand what it is to you. It's more important than
that. Can I speak from the perspective of somebody who has children already?
Yeah.
A single person with children.
No.
Person with children.
We don't want to hear you. No.
Go ahead. Sorry, you forgot to read the dictionary today.
Go ahead.
Huh?
It's the first entry.
Yeah. Honestly, love plays is a really big part. And it doesn't even matter if you guys share that love anymore between each other. If you have some kind of level of respect and understanding that love is important, it's gonna travel through your children. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be like a living embodiment. I only say that because I'm speaking from my own experience here. Love is important, but there's also levels of communication that's very important. There has to be a partnership that's very important, especially when you have children, because it's like maybe I'm not able to do something all of the time. I'm going to need you to pick up the slack, or and vice versa. So that partnership, communication, and love is very important. That compromise, all those things that work together to like make that my co-parenting relationship work.
For those who aren't worried about children, what's the priority? Like, so where does love fall, and then where does everything else fall when you're just looking for somebody to spend the rest of your life with?
Love is like number 2, maybe 3. Respect is number 1 for me. It's probably number 1 and 2, and then love and what the fuck else is there after that? I don't think. I don't think there's I don't know. I don't think there's another love and respect of the two for us. Like, what else is it for a dude? Like,
So
Oh,
if there's no love involved, I'm curious, what would be the incentive to be with somebody outside of like having sex and stuff like that, right?
companionship.
So just a friend, somebody
Well,
like
so a company. So look at it this way, right? If I think that men generally want to be respected, if we had to choose between the two, we're going to pick respect because you can love someone and still hurt them. You can love someone and still lie to them. You can love someone and still cheat on them. If you respect somebody, you don't do any of those things. So it's safer for a man to commit himself to a woman that respects him instead of just a woman who just loves him.
And so I guess what the reason I'm asking is because if we got a mission, love doesn't matter, right? If I pick a woman, we have kids together, and we're like, yo, I don't care if I love you. We have a like goal to raise these children to see them become adults. So we can stay in this relationship, but don't matter if we love each other, right? We have a mission. But when you remove that mission, I'm trying to think like what is the incentives?
Your sense of duty. That's what you just described. You agreed like your duty is to raise those kids now. So like, and that's
Yeah, but he's saying take that out of it.
no, he's saying after that. So
No,
in real life, right? Let's just take a look at everybody on this particular panel, right? I would say a good portion of us are already long enough in the tooth to where that's not even a factor. I mean, me personally, I would never fathom having children again. So, that would completely be removed from me. And there's some of us who are also elders or just have had children already and have no desire to have any more. Or some people who were different enough to have just never wanted children, and that's fine too. But I can see how that could easily be the equation right now, particularly um, a lot of people have become more individualist and realize that children are a great liability and choose to opt out of it. So in modern day times, people are not choosing to have children anymore. So then, if that's not the primary goal, what the hell else are we really looking for at this point? And is there even a reason outside of that to want to be tethered to someone for a potential eternity?
Y'all don't want to be in love? Nobody wants love. Y'all just okay. You just want her to respect you, and that's it. But isn't some kind of respect a form of love? If she respects you,
no,
is that
Well,
not
a woman
some
can't
kind of
really a
form of
woman
love?
can't love you if she doesn't respect you.
Right.
So that
Like I've never met a woman who said I love him, but I don't got no respect for him at all. Like I've never heard that.
no, this
No, I've
doesn't
heard it.
happen.
yeah, you've
Yeah.
seen it.
Well, she's a
I'm seeing it.
liar, and we've already explained about how women lie.
Yeah, you've seen it
So-
before. Jada Pinkett Smith. There you go.
She don't love him, bro.
You don't love that man.
If you want to describe that as love, I don't
Okay,
think
fine.
anyone
Y'all
would
can
agree
throw
with
that
that
in
point.
Wait.
Nobody's going to agree
I
with
think she
you loving
loves him
him.
though. I
She
just
said
don't think
no,
she
you're-
respects him.
She
Can-
said she does. I'm
was a
taking her at her word. I know she doesn't respect them because
But also we do have to look at. I hate when they come up because they literally have had an open relationship up until a certain point, and he messed with this man. All these things have happened, and
yeah,
they're
who
being
said that?
No, don't say that.
Before we
Don't
get
put that out
to-
there.
Nobody confirmed
no,
that.
it's true. That's true.
Allegedly.
Oh,
Allegedly.
There will be no Will Smith slander on here.
No, yes, there will. Yes, there will. Because I had to watch the Wild Wild West. That was a fucking terrible movie. But it's not fair to say that it's true because you believe it or you read it somewhere. He didn't come out and say, "Yeah, I was sucking a little dick back in the day," and that never happened. So, like, for you to say and present it as fact is just willful.
Or maybe people know people
Who is people? Like, so listen, if you didn't see it, it's all speculation or conjecture at best. And if you're willing to, speculate that a complete stranger, like a little boy butt, then let that be on your jacket. But just don't present like your opinion is cool, but not as a fact. That's not fair.
people know people, and I say it. All this to say that I hate that conversation about them. The whole thing is this. I do think she loves him. I don't think she respects him for whatever reason. And he's talked about, and they've talked about different aspects with their children, even, and how they're like, oh yeah, daddy has this vision of his family and it's not us and all these different things. I do think that people love their parents and they may not respect them because they're bad parents for whatever reason, right? I don't think love and respect are paired in the way that we think they are. I mean, we've all loved our parents and have disrespected their house by not following rules or disrespected them by doing things. Your kids can love you but disrespect you, and then you have to discipline them. I think we've done it to partners. You love them, but then you like, you just did something crazy to me, so now you get disrespectful. I do think they should be paired, and we should work to do both in society. But I don't think they are.
I don't believe